Jeon mentioned the next day the storm has passed, sunlight filtered through the white glass windows, painting the floor golden. Yet Jungkook feels restless, his heart is still beating like a wild drum from the night before. Me, mother, placing a bowl of soup in front of him. Cookie, eat. You didn't sleep well, did you? Your eyes look swollen. Jungkook poking his spoon, lazily whispering, Mom, do you believe in love at first sight? Hemi, startled, looks at him closely. Love at first sight? Yeah. What happened to you yesterday? Did the ghost steal your brain? Jungkook pouting dramatically, cheeks pink. Mom, I'm serious. I saw someone and my heart it didn't listen to me. Hemi, soft laugh. Oh dear, my son is growing up. Finally for falling for someone so soon. Jungkook quickly, don't tell dad. Hey me teaching why, afraid your strict father will interrogate the poor person you like, Jungkook muttering under breath. He already looked scary enough that night. Hemi titled her head confused, but Jungkook didn't explain. His mind is far away on the man with raven hair and ocean deep eyes. Jungkook's thoughts came Taehyung, Mafia King, a name that should have scared him. Instead, it grabbed itself into my chest. Why did he look like both danger and safety at once? Why do I want to see him again, even if it breaks every rule my father made? Meanwhile, Kim and Son side, the Mafia King sits in study, fingers resting on the edge of the glass of whiskey, untouched. His cousins Yoongi and Yona stands nearby discussing last night's ghost encounter. So the kids were trapped by a ghost. Ridiculous, and you, Mafia King of Seoul, singing to spirits. Should I laugh or clap? Taehyung, cold glare, mock all you want, Hyung, but those weren't ordinary children. They saw everything. They didn't even flinch much. Yona is mocking, especially that doy eyes boy. What was his name? Jungkook. Taehyung's soft voice, don't say his name. Yoongi raised his eyebrows. Why not? He clung to you like you were his savior. You even comforted him. Taehyung stayed silent, staring at the whiskey glass, voice softer, his eyes. You're not teasing. Oh, the ice king has melted. You noticed his eyes. Taehyung firm tone, trying to mask emotions. Forget it. He is young, reckless, and son of Jeon. Dosang, I didn't. But deep inside, Taehyung knows the truth. Those trembling hands on his arm, the warmth of Jungkook's trust, refused to leave him. Meanwhile, college campus the next day, the cousins Jungkook, Jimin, Hoseok, Jin walks through the campus gate. Students whisper rumors of the haunted motel spread faster. Sung, did you hear Jan Jungkook and his cousins got stuck with ghosts last night? Chul and Mafia King appeared out of nowhere. Can you believe it? Jimin pouted intimately great. Now we are celebrities for fighting with ghosts. Jane rolling eyes. At least they didn't see Hoseok dance like a monkey. Hoseok fake crying. Don't remind me, Hyung. My pride still hurts. Jungkook suddenly dreamy, staring into space. His voice was so deep, so warm. Jane snaps finger in front of him. Hello, Earth to Jungkook. Who are you thinking about? Jungkook, blushing heart, panics. No one? I was remembering the ghost. Jimin gaps. Liar. You're thinking about him, aren't you? The Mafia King? Hosea whispered eyes, teasing tone. Homo. Our cookie is falling in love with the most dangerous man in Seoul. Jungkook Vinay's storm spot. Stop it. I didn't even know him properly. Jane dramatics. class forbidden love plot. Pampered bird meets dark mafia lord. I can already see the drama. The cousins laugh. Jungkook hides his face, but his thudding heart betrays him. Meanwhile, Jeon meets an evening. Jeon Dosung, Jungkook's father, calls his son to the study. Dosung is torn. Sit down, Jungkook. Jungkook gasps nervously. Sits. Yes, Dad. Dosung, I heard about what happened running off during a storm. Staying in an abandoned building, do you realize how dangerous that was? Jungkook shortly, I am sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to. Dosung cut him off, voice up, and to make things worse, you crossed paths with Kim Taehyung. Jungkook's eyes between whispers, you know him? Dosung glares. Everyone knows him. He is the mafia king. He is trouble. Jungkook, stay away from him. Jungkook's heart twisted. Tries to argue, but he protected us. He wasn't cruel. Dosung slams desk. Furious enough. You don't understand the world he comes from. Blood, violence, death. It follows him everywhere. You are my son. You will not get involved with him. Do you hear me? Jungkook flinches at the harshness, but deep inside a small rebellious fire lights up. Jungkook's heart. How do I explain to father that even in darkness things felt like light? That one glance from his burned deeper than. If this is danger, then why does it feel like destiny? Meanwhile, Kim and Sun roofed off midnight. Taehyung stands under the moonlight, cigarette light between his fingers. Namjoon joined him. Namjoon, you have been distracted since yesterday. Taehyung flat. No. Namjoon, gentle, smile. You look at him like he was the only one in the room. Don't deny it. Taehyung was low. He is Jeon Do-sung's son. That man would kill me before letting me near his family. June placing a hand on his shoulder. Sometimes fate doesn't care about names. Sometimes it chooses for us. Taehyung says nothing, but deep in his chest, the echo of Jungkook's trembling voice, "Don't leave me," lingers like a forbidden prayer. Meanwhile, Jeon mentions Jungkook's bedroom. Jungkook tossed in bed, hugging his pillow tight. Moonlight falls on his flushed cheeks. Jungkook whispering to himself, Kim Taehyung, will I ever see you again, or what? That night just a cruel dream? His phone burst. A message from Jimin pops up. Jimin text, Cookie, tomorrow night we are sneaking out for bubble tea. Don't chicken out. Jungkook text back, fine, but no ghost stories this time. Jungkook whispers to he smiled faintly through the heart. Is already far away, yearning for someone whose world was built of shadows, and so two souls lie under the same moon, one in silk sheets, one in of stone, a battery boy who had never known denial, a king who had only known loss. Between them stood a world of the glance had been exchanged, now it refused to fade. Jian mentioned Jungkook's bedroom. The late night moonlight paints silver lines across the boy's soft face. Jungkook tossed and turns, clenching his pillow. Every time he closes his eyes, he sees him. Jungkook's thoughts. Kim Taehyung, the names repeated like a heartbeat. I tried to push it away, but instant I blush. His deep voice still lingered in my ears. His hug, warm foam, felt like safety in the middle of His whispers words calmed my second heart. I had never been this restless. I have never wanted to see someone again this badly. Jungkook hides his face in pillow, muffled voice. Why is he hunting me more than the ghost? He suddenly sits up, cheeks burning, pressing a hand to his chest. Jungkook softly, is this love? Meanwhile, Kim and Taehyung's story same night. Taehyung sits at the mahogany desk, files open but unread. His dark eyes are fixed on nothing. The clock ticks past midnight. He leans back, pulling at his tie, restless. Taehyung's thoughts, Jeon Jungkook, the boy's name, slips into my mind when I least expected. His trembling hands clenching massive, his wide, innocent eyes. I should forget it. He is too young, too pure, and most important, he is Jeon Do-sung's son. But every time I close my eyes, I hear him whispering my name. The door cracked open. Yona steps inside, arms crossed. Yona, Hoppa, you are distracted. Want me to guess why? Taehyung cold tone, hiding emotions. No. Yona is marking knowingly. Then I will just tell you. It's about the doy eyes. But isn't it? Thankless, don't call him that. Yonamo gaps protect you already. Wow, should I dig into his information? Taehyung silent for a moment, then low voice. Do it quietly. Yona grins. Nate, you are already hooked. She leaves while Taehyung runs a hand down his face, muttering, Taehyung, Jian Jungkook, what are you doing to me? Meanwhile, next morning, Jian mentioned breakfast table. The family gathers. Dosung sips coffee with his usual sternness, while Himi serves warm pancakes. Jungkook sits quietly, face glowing pink every time he remembers last night's dreams. Dosung, I have decided your suspension ends tomorrow, but you and your cousins must write formal apology letter to the staff. Jungkook pouts dramatically. Apology letters? Dad, that's so embarrassing. The sunglass, you embarrassed me first by mocking a lecturer. Himi softly, Jungkook, just write it. 1 week at home was punishment enough. Jungkook mutters under breath. I suffered more from my own heart than suspension. Those sharp voice. What did you say? Jungkook quite smile. Nothing, father. I will write it. Meanwhile, cafe near campus afternoon. Jungkook meets Jimin, Jin, and Hoseok. The cousins chatter loudly, drawing attention as usual. Jin dramatic. Finally, freedom. Suspension is over. Hoseok joking. Yeah. And our punishment, writing apology letter like kindergarten kids. Jimin teasing Green. Cookie, you look different though. Glowing. Did the ghost give you skin care tips? Jungkook blushes furiously. Yeah, no ghost. I hesitates, biting his lips and leans in, eyes sparkling. You what? Jungkook whispers almost shyly, I think I fell in love. The cafe falls silent around them for his cousin's fridge. Jimin screams, clenching his chest. What? Love? Already? Who? Who is it? Jane mouth open. No way. Our spoiled bird finally used his heart for something other than bubble tea cravings. Hoseok leans closer to the table. Spell, who is this lucky person? Jungkook hesitates, whispers, Kim Taehyung. All three cousins jaw drop it. A spoon fall into the table. Under the table with a loud clunk, Jimin nearly faints. The Mafia King, are you crazy, Cookie? He is dangerous. Jane shocked, but voice softens. Wait, are you serious? You actually like him? Jungkook nodded shyly, cheeks pink. I can't stop thinking about him. His voice, his eyes, the way he protected me. I know it sounds stupid, but my heart, it beats for him. Hoseok's slow whistle. Ah, our pay little prince is really in deep love at first sight, huh? Mean still panicking. No, absolutely not. Mafia means danger, guns, blood. Do you want to die young, Cookie? Jane places his hand on Jimin's shoulder. Calm down, Jim. Listen to him first. Cookie isn't a kid anymore. Jungkook pleading eyes. Hyung's. Please don't tell Dad. He will never understand. But you are my family too. Support me. Jane, after a pause, says softly, I don't know if this is right or wrong, but if your heart is honest, I will support you. Seok smiles warmly. Me too. I will watch your back, Cookie, even if it means fighting gangster with water guns. Jimin pouting, Didi. Fine, but if you get hurt, I will cry so much that Taehyung will regret being born. They laugh, easing the heavy moment, but Jungkook feels his heart grow lighter. He confessed, and they didn't abandon him. While Kim and Sun Taehyung's SUV parked across from Jeon Mansion night, Taehyung sits in the shadows dressed in black. His eyes never leave the window of Jungkook's room. Yona's earlier report rests on the seat beside him. Jeon Jungkook 19. Only son is spoiled but pure-hearted, loves the cousins deeply. Taehyung's thoughts. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't watch him like this. But when the lights in the room turn on, when I see his move against the curtains, I feel peace. What spell has he cast on me? Inside, Jungkook sits on his desk, scribbling his apology letter. He pauses, sighs, then looks out of the window. His eyes wander into the night, and for a flickering second, he thinks he sees someone's shadow under a tree. His heart escapes. Jungkook whispering, Taehyung. He shakes his head, laughing at himself. Jungkook, guys, I am going crazy. But outside, Taehyung's lips crave into the faintest smile as he whispers, Taehyung, you are not crazy, Jungkook. Maybe we both are. Next morning, college gates, students return after suspensions. Jungkook walks with his cousins holding the folded apology letter in his bag. His heart beats wildly, not for the letter but for the possibility of it bringing him close to him again. Yearning, is it a sweet poison? Jungkook feels it is in his chest. Thanks carries it in his silence too. Hearts forbidden yet restless, already chained by a single night's encounter. One confessed his cousins, the other whispering, who is that? That car looks expensive. Chul, eyes wide. Look, the door's opening. Oh my god, the polished black door swing open. A man steps out, raven black hair, eyes, tailored suit that seems authority, screams authority. His eyes aura is suffocating, commanding like a king walking into the enemy land. Students go silent, holding their breaths. Kim Taehyung, the mafia king, one glance from him, the world forget how. For Jungkook, though, his breath only becomes faster. Jungkook inner panic. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why is he here in front of everyone? Jungkook clenching his back, freezes by the gate with Jimin, Jin, and Hoseok beside him. His heart races as Taehyung's gaze locks onto him like a hawk spotting prey. With long steps, Taehyung cuts through the silence of the crowd, heading straight for Jungkook, Jimin whispering, panicking, Cookie, tell me I'm dreaming. The Mafia King is walking towards us. Jin is stunned. Correction, he is walking towards you. Hoseok, half laughing, half terrified. This feels like a scene from a drama. Before Jungkook can move, Taehyung reaches him without a single word. He takes Jungkook's wrist and pulls him into his chest. The crowd gasps audibly. Jungkook's heart nearly explodes. Jungkook blushing furiously, stammering, Taehyung, say, what are you, Taehyung? Leaning down, whispering into his ear, low voice and deep. Baby, I waited a whole day just to see you. Don't you miss me too? Jungkook's knees almost give out. His face burned crimson, lips parted edge. Word fell. Taehyung along surrounded him. Warm, dangerous. Jungkook's thoughts. Baby, he called me baby. How am I supposed to breathe when he says it like that? His arm feels like chains and wings at the same time. I don't want to escape. Jungkook softly, Sally eyes down. I missed you. Taehyung's eyes soften, and without hesitation, he presses a gentle kiss on Jungkook's forehead. Gaps ripple through the crowd again. Jungkook closes his eyes, shivering at the touch, cheeks redder than ever. Taehyung quietly possessive tone. I will pick you up after class. Don't run from me. Jungkook, he lets go slowly, brushing his thumb over Jungkook's clutches before walking back to the car. The car door shuts, the engine pulls, and the black beauty glides away, leaving chaos behind. Meanwhile, campus courtyard second later. The silence exploded into screams and gossips. Students rushed to Jungkook, whispering and hawking. Meanwhile, Jungkook's cousins surrounded him immediately. Jimin, hitting his arm, panicked. Kim Jungkook, are you crazy? He just called you baby in front of the entire college in dramatic and kissed your forehead. Do you know how many girls fainted around us? Hoseok snorted and laughing. You are officially the main character of this semester. Mafia King's baby. Cookie, you really outdid yourself. Jungkook hiding his face in his hands, winning. Stop it. I didn't ask him to do that. Jimin is still freaking out. Then why did you blush and not like lovesick puppy? Jungkook pouting, cheeks burning. I couldn't help it. The cousins stare at him, then Jin sighs dramatically. Yoongi grins, Hoseok grins knowingly, and Jimin wails again. Jungkook just hugged his back tight, his heart still pounding from the heat of Taehyung's imbalance. Meanwhile, Kim mentioned Taehyung's office. Taehyung leans back into his chair, a rare smile tucked at his lips as he recalls Jungkook's shy nod and flushed cheeks. Yoongi, deadpan, standing nearby, so you just kidnapped the boy's dignity in front of his entire college. Taehyung, calm, smirking, good. Let them know his mind. Yona, grinning, pinched on the desk. You are bold, Opa. Jeon Dosung is going to lose his mind when he hears this thing cold. He is returning. Let him. He can scream, threaten, do whatever he wants. Who belongs to me? Yoongi raises eyebrow. You are scaring the poor kid. Or maybe not. He did blush like crazy. Taehyung, low voice, almost to himself. He didn't push me away. Yoongi and Yona exchange glances for the first time in years. Taehyung's heart shows a crack of vulnerability, dangerous but human. Meanwhile, Jian mentioned that evening Jungkook enters the house quietly, hoping to avoid his father, but the son is already waiting in the living room. paper folded neatly on his lap. The song is turned white. Sit, Jungkook obeys, nervously clenching his hands together. The song, do you know what people are saying about you today? That you let a mafia boss hold you like a lover in front of hundreds of witnesses. Jungkook defends cheeks red. He's not just a mafia boss, he's different. The song was sharp, angry, different. He kills Jungkook, blood stains follow him wherever. And you are my son. You will not throw yourself into his darkness. Jungkook was trembling but firm. Dad, he saved me. He protected me. He makes me feel safe. The song slams the table, furious. Safe. Around him, you will only find death. Don't you dare see him again, Jungkook. Jungkook flinches, eyes watery. He runs upstairs, locking himself in his room, shrinking to the floor as tears blur his vision. Jungkook's thoughts, why can't they see what I feel? Why can't they see he is not just danger? His arms were warm, his voice was gentle. Isn't that what love is? Even if the world calls him devil, to me he feels like salvation. Meanwhile, Jungkook's bedroom. Late night, Jungkook sits by the bedroom window, hugging his knees. His phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number lights up the screen. Text message, baby, did you eat dinner? Tea. Jungkook's heart leaps. His hands tremble as he types back. Jungkook next. Text, I did. Don't call me baby. Taehyung text, but you are mine. Jungkook face burning, typing quickly. You are so shameless. Taehyung text, then be shameless with me. Sleep well, my Jungkook. I will come for you tomorrow. Jungkook presses the phone to his chest, tears in his eyes, but a smile on his lips for the first time. The fear doesn't feel bigger than the hearing. One step, just one step, and Taehyung pulled Jungkook into his arms, into a world both terrifying and beautiful. The world may scream, the father may forbid, but hearts already chained by the love cannot be undone. Unbound, tomorrow waits, and tomorrow the storm will only get stronger. There is 2 more episodes left of this story. How is it going? Comment me down. I hope you are enjoying it. See you again. Bye bye.